What's up, guys? Welcome back to my Lexi channel, and today I'm gonna do a video on a book that I just read called Give Me a Sign. This is honestly like a really interesting book because it gives some like what is called representation on what it's like to be deaf. And I didn't really do that much research because I just did this book for Reader's Rally, but I'm not sure, so I'm not really sure if the author herself is actually deaf, because if she's not gonna, that's gonna be kind of weird. But if she is, like, that would be accurate representation. But if she's not, then maybe I hope she did like a lot of research before writing this book, and maybe like someone close to her is deaf or something, because I didn't really I usually just skip over the acknowledgments and the author's notes and stuff like that. But basically, this girl, she's half deaf. Yeah, she has like some sort of hearing loss, and so she kind of has like trouble identifying as like being deaf or being like a hearing person, because she can hear like good enough in order for people like who are hearing to not really know that she's deaf, but at the same time she's not like so part of the deaf world that she can't hear anything at all, or she has like she's not so deaf that she like knows sign language. She doesn't really like know sign language that well, so she goes to this camp called Camp Grey Wolf for deaf people, deaf and blind people, so people who have like hearing, some sort of sight loss and some sort of hearing loss. And it's honestly a really cool book. Like, I wish a place like that actually existed. I'm not even sure if it does actually. Like, I should actually look that up. But it's so, like, it's honestly so interesting. Like, a place like that just for a certain community. So I'm pretty sure a place like that does exist. But she goes to this camp where she meets people who are also have like hearing loss or sight loss, and so she becomes a camp counselor at this camp. And so she becomes a camp counselor, and she also likes this dude who's also a camp counselor, but he's like completely deaf, so he just knows like sign language, and he also knows sign language in Spanish, which is also really cool. But yeah, he this was also like really interesting and gave me some more like kind of like opened my eyes a little bit, because I've never really thought about what it's like to like have hearing loss or stuff like that, or having like how hard it is to read lips, because I'm not that good at reading lips. But when she did that little paragraph about like how difficult it is to read lips, and how she didn't want to just communicate with Isaac, the other camp counselor, by just like reading her lips, because then it would be like, because then it would just like, she explained how hard it is to read lips, and she was like, I don't want to communicate with him like that. Like, I want to learn sign language so that we can actually communicate. And it's not like, oh, she just learned sign language for this dude. Like, she's been wanting to know sign language just for herself, just so she can communicate more with other people with hearing loss. So it was really interesting. I really liked the main character. I liked how the character development from the beginning to the end, as she like learns sign language and learns more about herself, and then like she like becomes more in tune with her little community, and then at the same time she speaks up to her friends who can hear about it. She's like, hey, like, some of the things you do, like, I wish you could do this to be more accessible for me, like, to make things easier for me. I hope you could do this or do this. Like, and it was honestly really interesting, and I really liked it. I highly recommend you should read it, because it just like opens like a new world. I love reading about books like that, where just introduces me to something new that I've never even thought about before, or stuff like that. So like, I watched a few dramas like that too, and then now I'm reading books like that. So if you haven't read Give Me a Sign, it has romance in it. It's about like this little summer camp romance. What else? Obviously it talks about, there's some like, I don't really think there's any like trigger warnings, no, but obviously like, since they're deaf, there's sometimes where they get like discriminated against, which was really aggravating to read. But there's sometimes they got discriminated against. Of course, like, there's a lot of character development. There's some interesting characters. And yeah, I really liked everyone in the book. I didn't really have like a super good connection with everybody, but I did like everybody in the book. So yeah, if you haven't read Give Me a Sign, I go recommend you go read it. And yeah, that's all for this video. I'll see you guys in my next one. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you never miss a video I upload, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.